You can buy a Bentley for the price of a used Honda Civic. No, seriously. A car that used to sit in front of five-star hotels is now cheaper than something your neighbor drives to work. That shouldn't make sense, but it does. This is the Bentley Continental GT, and this thing is ridiculous. Not fast like a sports car, not flashy like a supercar, it's something else. It's the kind of car that doesn't ask for attention, but somehow still gets it. You pull up in this and people don't think you're rich. They think you were rich, and honestly, that's kind of cooler. Because this car has presence, big grille, long hood, wide stance. It looks expensive even when it's not. And then you open the door, and suddenly you get it. Leather everywhere, real wood, metal, not plastic. It doesn't feel like a car. It feels like someone took a luxury hotel room and put wheels on it. And then there's the engine, a twin-turbo W12. Yes, 12 cylinders, which is honestly unnecessary, but also amazing because this car doesn't accelerate. It just moves effortlessly. No drama, no noise, no aggression. It's like the car is slightly annoyed that you're asking it to go faster. And that's the whole vibe. This is not a car for racing. This is a car for arriving. But here's where things get funny. Because today, this ultimate luxury experience costs about $20,000, which means you can show up in a Bentley for less than someone paid for their new Corolla. That's insane. But also a little suspicious. Because let's be honest, there's always a catch. And yeah, owning one of these is not exactly stress-free, but here's the thing people get wrong. This car was never meant to be cheap. So expecting it to behave like a cheap car? That's the real mistake. You don't buy this to save money. You buy this because you want to experience something different. Because driving this feels different. Sitting in it feels different. Even just looking at it feels different. And that's something you don't get from normal cars. At all. But let's keep it real for a second. This is not the smartest car you can buy. It's not practical. It's not efficient. And it definitely doesn't care about your budget. But that's kind of the point, because nobody buys a Bentley to be sensible. You buy it because you want something a bit ridiculous, something that makes no sense, but feels right anyway. And honestly, for $20,000, that's a pretty tempting mistake. So yeah, you can buy a Bentley for the price of a basic daily car. The real question is, would you actually do it? Or is this one of those ideas that sounds good until you actually think about it? And if you enjoy this kind of content, real opinions, a bit of chaos, and no boring reviews, subscribe, because we're just getting started.